it's Hiker Dude Dad. We are in beautiful Maryland, my favorite by far neighboring state of Pennsylvania. I'm down here because I had to run an errand down here this morning, so I figure I'm going to hit two places here on the way back. Got my Maryland shirt on. I am now at Palmer State Park. Never been here. Looks like a smaller state park, a couple of loops here, and then it runs along Deer Creek. Should be some historical ruins and sites here. Then I'm going to head up to Susquehanna River, where I cross just before I cross back into Pennsylvania, but I will cross the river there right around the Conowingo Dam. So I'm going to hit two places down here today. First place though is Palmer State Park. I'm going to get dressed and get going. So we started out walking south from the parking lot on the Hornbeam Trail. It's the White Blaze. And now we're going to enter the wood. We should be looking for hornbeam trees, also called musclewood. They grow low to the ground, I think it said. They look like muscly arms, and they're very distinct in this area. Not many places around here have them. Quickly, within like a quarter mile, we're at the junction of the Ironworks Trail, so now we're on yellow. Still going counterclockwise around the loop. Coming to another well-marked intersection here. The Flint Mill Trail is going to turn off to the right. We will end up on that and get back to this point, but I'm going to continue on Ironworks Trail now. We should see some quartz mining sites, hopefully, and some ruins as we cut across here. Going to zoom out here just off the trail. Looks like kind of a big hole that was dug. Looks like there's rocks down in there. So I wonder if this isn't a spot where quartz was excavated. Yeah, they said that they would mine quartz here, and there's going to be a forge along the way here, down on the forge named Trail. That they would turn it into like china and porcelain. So they would mine it kind of on this trail and then go down to the forges and refine it. We're coming up on another gap. These didn't look like you know, stream beds or anything. Didn't look like any water was down there cutting through. So I'm almost wondering if right here, yeah, I think this kind of came around. We were back here, so I don't know if this came around. It's completely dry at the bottom. It doesn't look like it was you know, running water at any time, so I'm thinking this is probably where they mine quartz. Okay, so we're gonna start descending here, possibly to Deer Creek. I think we'll pass another unnamed tributary on the way down there. But then when we're over on the Red Trail, this one will actually be on Deer Creek. Deer Creek, you might remember from when I went to Rock State Park. That is probably about 10-12 miles west of here. So Deer Creek flows through Rock State Park and continues here to Palmer State Park. Okay, so here's our unnamed tributary of Deer Creek, which has very little flow going right now. It is a couple days before Christmas here, so I think all the little stuff is dried up, hasn't been terribly wet lately. Bad news. I think this is where the Flint Mill trail would turn down, although I don't see red blazes anywhere. Maybe it's just rerouted. I'm gonna keep going on the Ironworks Trail, the yellow one. I don't see any red blazes down there, but on all trails that looks like that's where it turns off. So I'm gonna keep going here. Maybe it's just, it looks like it might merge and get closer again, so maybe that's where it is. All right, so we're on the red blazed Flint Mill Trail. It is named for the husband Flint Mill, which we'll hopefully see some ruins down along Deer Creek here. We're taking some switchbacks down. That's a loud bird, but we should be there soon. The Flint Mill took the quartz, turned it into ceramics. Here we are now down along Deer Creek. A couple islands out there. Big wide shallow creek here. Flows all the way down to the Susquehanna River. I've seen Deer Creek before at Rock State Park, which is about 10 miles west of here. Oh, here we go. All right, spotted some stone ruins here. Probably a kiln where they heated up quartz and whatever process that would be. Here's the rest of it. Yeah, this is probably the main mill. The husband Flint Mill. Flint Mill Trail named after it. So let me get my notes out here. This was oh, I have other notes in the car, saying when the mill operated. It was in the 1800s, I think mid 1800s and everything. So yeah, apparently this was quite the bustling little quartz mill town down here along the beautiful Deer Creek. Let's keep moving. Try and climb back up here. Yeah, so these metal bars from up there. I think this used to be a bridge across here, maybe. I think I read, but yeah, it's definitely one of the kilns here. We're standing on top of it. I guess there's two kilns here. But we're just up there, and then did a little bit of a butt slide down here to the river. And yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing to get back up there. Belly flop on up, maybe. So I'm up top back on the Hornbeam Trail, and I am so bad at identifying plants and trees. I mean, you see a picture of one, but there's so much, I think, variation that I just can't identify them right. I've got a couple of like suspects for hornwoods. I even looked them up. Every single picture on Google Images looks different. So I'm really looking for something that has a sinewy, wavy kind of bark around it. Some of them have, you know, one trunk, some of them have 5. I don't know. I'm still looking. If I see a good candidate, I'll film it, but I'm not, just not. I am awful at identifying plants and stuff. All right, this is Hiker Dude Dad. I don't think I saw any hornwood trees, but we're finished here at Palmer State Park in Maryland. Thanks for coming along. Happy New Year, and we'll see you next year.